That is a bad dude. You hear me? Say what you want. I know he way over there in Japan or whatever he is, but that is a bad dude.
Left, retreats to the ropes immediately. Inoue looking to tee off with that right hand, left hand, and McDonald sags into the ropes again. And Luis Pabon.
Naoya Inoue's success has been incredible for Japan. Right now, Japanese has double-digit champions. And at some point, you just have to see someone who looks like you out there doing it to be inspired. And Japan has always had excellent fighters. Fighters with a lot of heart, fighters who come and give you everything in that ring. But all of a sudden, they're like, hey, we can be pound for pound.
Naoya Inoue is a true monster, a name that has earned global respect, and for good reason.
He's the most efficient hunting machine in all of boxing.
In the ring, he does what monsters do, wreak physical havoc on someone else.
You know, it's cruel and inhuman punishment to ask anybody to fight Inoue.
The undefeated Japanese phenom brings insane skill and superhuman power into every fight he enters.
Every fighter needs that courage, and his nickname as well, like that monster, to come out of him and show everybody, like, don't even play with me like that no more, type of attitude. So he showed that.
He's got that no more kind of attitude. Not long ago, Inoue shut down all doubt and silenced the critics who dared to question him.
まあ今でも実質5階級上げてきて、まあそれでもこう今は試合的には順々にこなしてますけど。
I think that dude really is pound for pound number one. He just don't have a competition at that weight class to have that big fight to get it right now. And the United States don't know him because we don't have big fighters in his weight class over here that we know that good.
After one particular performance, the entire world finally gave him the recognition he deserved. So sit back, because we're about to take you through the fight that made the monster a global legend.
Paul Butler's been there, done it, he's been world champion, but I think he's a monster that Inoue, isn't he? He is a monster. And
the man that a lot of people will have in their top three at least on the pound for pound list, Naoya Inoue. You were very vocal straight from the start. I want to be fighting for the undisputed championship. I've got the other belt. If he wants to dance, let's do it.
Over the years, Naoya Inoue has become one of the best boxers on the planet. A regular name in the top 10 pound for pound rankings, he's dominated one division after another. His opponents can't escape the same fate, getting knocked out, while fans are left stunned by his technical brilliance and brutal finishes. Inoue is a world champion in 3 different weight classes.
I don't think anybody beats him unless, you know, obviously a lucky punch, something could happen. Maybe he goes in sick, maybe he goes into a fight injured, maybe he breaks a hand. You know, in boxing, anything could happen. So that's the only chance I'd say anybody at 122 has to beating him.
He unified all 4 major belts in the bantamweight division. As the undisputed champion, he set his sights on a new challenge: moving up in weight. Because of his status, Inoue was granted the opportunity to immediately fight for the WBC and WBO belts in his new division. Standing in his way was Stephen Fulton, an undefeated American with a 21-0 record.
While it lasts, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. You know, he comes at you. He's fiery. He goes to the body. He throws punches and bunches. He's very aggressive. Look, that might not bode well. That style, that temperament might not bode well against a guy like Inoue, who can take advantage of that attitude, of that style.
Even though Fulton had taken most of his recent fights to decision, his style was expected to give Inoue serious problems. Fulton isn't flashy, but he's ridiculously effective. Fans were curious to see how Inoue would deal with a fighter who focused on defense, avoided unnecessary risks, and had the technical ability to match him.
All credit to Stephen Fulton, because he told Al Heyman, I want this fight. Go make this fight. Boxing needs more of this.
Once we heard Inoue was moving up, I said, let's reach out to them, see if we can make this fight. And we made it happen, just like this. And I feel like that's a part of 2023 being a big year for sport of boxing.
Yes, I think so. They're
10 champions is a lot of champions.
Right.
And I think the level in Japanese boxing is going up.
Yep.
And I think we are getting the respect that we deserve.
Stephen Fulton was seen as championship material. He didn't have the flashiest resume, but his dominant wins over top contenders in the super bantamweight division had earned him real respect.
In 3 weight classes that no matter what you do, no matter what you bring, Naoya Inoue has an answer. But he's never faced a fighter like Stephen Fulton, the man who has different tools that he hasn't been in the ring against.
On paper, Fulton posed a real threat. It was the perfect clash. 2 undefeated fighters with unique styles, both determined to prove something big. The American was hyped up to be the one who could finally expose Inoue and end his reign of destruction. Analysts and critics genuinely believed this was the fight where the Japanese monster would be humbled. But Inoue's true fans knew. There's something different about him. Something no opponent has ever been able to handle.
Power is a gift. It's a gift from God. And I'm not even a religious man, but that power comes someplace from deep inside. Either you have it or you don't. You can teach boxing, you can teach how to throw a jab, but you can't teach power.
I've seen the biggest, most muscular guys that do all type of strength and conditioning workouts that can't put people down like that.